Hello, my fellow Americans. I am Theodore Roosevelt. Some of you may know me as Teddy Roosevelt. I had the honor of serving as President of the United States during a time when our nation was in the stranglehold of great industrialists and monopolists, men who bent the economy and the government to serve their wealth. I fought then for the common man against the trusts, and I speak to you now because the struggle has returned, different in form, but the same in spirit. When I first stepped into the presidency at the turn of the last century, I saw with my own eyes what happens when concentrated wealth is allowed to run unchecked. The trusts and monopolies of my era, Standard Oil, the railroads, the great industrial barons, held the reins of our nation's economy, and with them the levers of government itself. They crushed competition, silenced workers, and corrupted politics. I told the people then, as I tell you now, no republic can endure when the many are ruled by the few, when the wealth of the nation is gathered into the hands of a tiny class who bend the laws to their will. That is not democracy, it is plutocracy. Friends, let's speak plainly. Democracy is supposed to be the shield of the majority, of working people, of you and me. It is the one system that gives us a voice against concentrated wealth and power. But here's the truth. In class warfare, democracy becomes a threat to the ruling class, and so the rich seek to dismantle it. Why? Because democracy, if left intact, allows us to vote for higher taxes on billionaires. It allows us to regulate corporations that exploit us. It allows us to build safety nets against mass layoffs, automation, and greed. In other words, democracy puts the brakes on unlimited accumulation, and unlimited accumulation is what the ultra-wealthy are after. Every machine that replaces a worker weakens labor's bargaining power. Every data set captured concentrates wealth into fewer hands. And when you and I begin to notice, when we begin to question, democracy is the lever we could use to take power back. That's why they weaken it. They gerrymander districts. They suppress votes. They flood the airwaves with disinformation and culture war distractions. They normalize precarity, telling you to hustle harder, adapt faster, and fight your neighbor instead of questioning why the system is collapsing around you. This is not a glitch in the system. This is the system, class warfare by structural means. So listen carefully. The real struggle of our time is not Democrat versus Republican. It is not left versus right. It is capital versus labor in the age of machines. It is the 1% versus the 99%. And the battlefield is democracy itself. The question is this: will we allow democracy to be hollowed out until it's a shell that protects only the rich? Or will we stand together, reclaim it, and use it to build a future where technology serves humanity, not the other way around? The choice is ours, and the time is now.